This is Erasmus TV, today about why we could never go without offline education, and these are the challenges for lecturers. Good morning and good to have you back with us at Erasmus TV. With us on Skype is Associate Professor of RSM, of Finance at RSM, Dion Bongaerts. And live with me here is Jeroen Jansz. He is a full professor and the Director of the Community for Learning and Innovation. Welcome. When we spoke yesterday in preparation of this interview, you told me that although you're the director of this Center for Innovation, you believe that physical education on campus is indispensable. You would never go for online education only. Can you tell me more why?
Yeah, if we would have the choice. So I think as soon as this crisis is over, we will switch back to a combination of online teaching and offline teaching. We have jargon for that. We call that blended learning. And I'm personally convinced that it's really necessary to have this type of contact moment person to person, both in small groups and in lectures.
Dion, would you agree with this?
Oh, absolutely, absolutely. Engaging students is much easier in the classroom. Getting them to actively participate is easier in the classroom. Although I must say that very good tools have been developed to also foster that online. But real life is much better.
Well, that was a small compliment, of course, for the center. And as I said, you're also a teacher, not only the director of this center. And you've been working with online examination yourself. You have also seen probably colleagues experiment with this.
Yeah.
What would you say are the challenges with online examination?
Yeah, in particular with examination, it's of course difficult to find the appropriate format to do the examination because you don't have people in the room. So one of the things we invested a lot in is helping the brave people, the lecturers, to rethink their kind of examination. So not to just copy their multiple choice exam to an online version, but rethink the way they want to assess their course at the end. So for example, create a different type of assignment, having students make that assignment, also not to be too dependent on the technology. But we also invest in, I think you can safely say one of the most advanced kinds of online examination. That is called online proctoring. And that means that students make an exam at home. Let's take a multiple choice exam as an example. So they have 30 to 40 multiple choice questions. They take it at home at their own laptop. And the camera of their phone is used to check on them whether they don't commit fraud. And in the process, their laptop is taken over by the exam agency to make sure that they don't go online to search for the answers. But that is, of course, something that is technically possible to apply, but it depends on the decision of the schools whether they want to start using that.
Yeah. And you already started, doing online examinations way before this crisis. Because of course it would win you quite some time. But wouldn't you miss the real paper versions? It has some charm in it, right?
That's a good one. Yeah. Well, I've been an advocate of that was not necessarily online, it was digital, but it's what you refer to, I think. I was personally very happy having a course of approximately 250 students to put it bluntly, to get rid of the handwriting and all that doodling on paper. So when students type in their answers, it's so much easier for myself as well as for my team members to do the grading. It's so much quicker because you don't have to turn the paper all the time, because some students definitely have these arrows and they continue C on the backside and they have expressions like, oh my G, this is difficult, things like that. That's far less, by the way, when you have a digital exam. So for me, that saved time, not the paper version. And there were moments indeed that I missed the beautiful handwriting of some of my students. I have international students, and in some countries there is still a very strict training going on that people almost write like print. And that's gone now. Yes, it's just the pixels on the screen, what I see.
Now, online education brings a lot of challenges. Working from home, of course, is one of them. Ana Uribe Sandoval, she's an associate professor and part of the University Council. She made a vlog on that specific topic.
Hi everyone, my name is Ana Uribe Sandoval and I'm a lecturer at the Department of Media and Communication of the Erasmus School of History, Culture and Communication. Well, I've been teaching from different parts of my house actually, and also answering different kind of messages. At this point my voice is quite low because I have a 2-year-old that it's now taking a nap. I don't necessarily have a specific office space. I move around. I have a movable office. And basically, this is how we're doing it. We change chairs. We brought one chair from the office of my partner to be able to sit better. And well, I'm lucky that we have a lot of light at home, and we're doing fine. But it's a challenge, of course. Well, I hope that you all have a nicer space to work at, and my best recommendation would be change from one place to another if you don't feel completely comfortable. It will also give you new air, let's say, for the work that you're doing.
Yes, Dion, Anna gave us an example here of, how you could work at home. She gave a peek of her home. How's your situation? You have small children as well?
Yeah, I have a young daughter. We bought a house that has a very nice home office at the top floor, where we bought docking stations for our laptops, big screens, so that you can work for a prolonged period of time comfortably in the home office. We did that already way before this crisis, because our job is one that is very suitable to work from home with.
We are getting a sneak peek of your home office now, I think.
Yes. I'm sitting in my home office. That's true.
Is this also where you gave your first online lecture yesterday, I believe? A guest lecture from somebody from the Rabobank?
Yes, that's correct. We're teaching a course in the honors program for the most talented students in our F&I master. And I teach a series of lectures on digital innovation in financial services. And one of them is open banking. And as the closure of the lecture, I taught before the crisis everything theory related, and as a closure of the series, we had a guest lecture from Rabobank, and that went super well.
Yeah, you set some clear instructions for the students to make it go as smooth as possible. What were those instructions?
For example, upon entering the classroom, make sure that mic is turned off. We turn off most of the students' video in order to conserve bandwidth, to make sure that there would be a good connection to everyone, that everyone could hear and see the stream from the lecturer, and to foster organized interactions. We use the tool in Zoom to raise hands, and then the lecturer can give turns to students to give their contributions.
And did all the students behave properly?
Fantastic, exemplary. That went really well. Everyone was in time, everyone knew what he or she had to do, and everyone participated.
Yes. Well, final question to you, Jeroen. Do you recognize this? Are students behaving properly during online lectures?
I'm updated twice a week about the experiences in the different schools, and I think overall students behave proper, decently, enthusiastically. They even show extra engagement in many courses. So I think the lecturers have put a lot of work, as you heard just from Dion's example, but that applies to all schools. Lecturers have put in so much effort, and I think students take that seriously, because everyone is aware that this is a unique situation we all have to deal with.
So on Thursday, we will continue on this topic, how students think about those online lectures. As you know, you can let us know how you feel about it. Let us know on email, Facebook, Twitter, social media, all around. And I hope to see you back on Thursday with the next episode of Erasmus TV.